Hi guys, this is WayFan360 here, and today I just saw, sorry, I'm trying not to be so emotional, but I saw Avengers Infinity War. But before I give you my thoughts on how I thought the movie was, check this out. Okay guys, I'm going to show you this. I'm wearing my Marvel shirt with, yes, a Superman necklace. I don't know why I wear it. I just want to wear it to get, I don't know, I just wanted to wear it. But anyways, with shorts, you guys can't really see it, but shorts, with shorts and tennis shoes because it's freaking hot outside. You don't have no idea. It's like 80 degrees outside. So I just want to show you what I was wearing while I was going to the movie. Anyways, I saw Avengers Infinity War, and warning, this will contain some spoilers. That's why I'm going to put it right in the title. I'll say thoughts on Avengers Infinity War and put parentheses and say some spoilers about the film. So whoever is a huge Marvel fan like me and didn't saw the movie, you can't watch this if you don't want any spoilers. But if you don't care about Marvel and you're not so much of a Marvel fan, or you just don't watch Marvel movies, you can still watch it, I guess. If you don't want to watch the movie, that's fine too. But if you don't care about the franchise of Marvel, then you can just watch the video. So, oh my god, where do I start? This movie has got to be one of the best movies so far of the year. There's so much action, there's so much funniness in this movie, and some sad scenes, definitely. There's a lot of people who died in this movie that I didn't even know it was gonna die. For starters, in the beginning, Loki died, which, I don't care about Loki, but even though he's a funny character, I will miss him very much. I don't think he's gonna come back, but if he does, then I wouldn't care about him still, but I'm just glad he will be back, but I'm pretty sure he won't come back since he died. Another hero died, which is Gamora, the girl of the Guardians of the Galaxy, who is actually the daughter of the villain. I'm sorry, I forgot the villain's name. Didn't say his name so much in the movie. He said it a couple times in the beginning, and a little bit in the middle, and not a lot at the end. But yes, it's technically a daughter of the villain, which Gamora doesn't want to accept him as a father. He accepts him as a villain. She wants to. But sadly, she just died, and the villain just tossed her off and died, which is pretty sad. I mean, Gamora is one of my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy characters, and she was so in love with Peter, which is Star-Lord. And stuff like that. Groot, who was a teenager now when the movie started, he was hilarious. Teenage Groot was really funny. He acted like a normal teenager, just playing video games and stuff, didn't care until Thor almost died by holding some kind of portal or something like that. Some kind of blast beam or something, holding it and stuff, and they had to make some kind of axe and make his make his hammer again that has an axe and half hammer and stuff like that. So Groot stood up and tried to help as best as he can, and yeah, and saved Thor's life. And a bunch of other stuff. Asgard clearly blew up at the beginning of the movie. Loki died along with it. I still can't believe Thor survived that whole thing. It's a huge thing. Surviving it, man, I thought he died by that, but he obviously survived, so that's good. So, other little things, I mean, there was a bunch of groups of heroes just solving different problems, like Thor, Groot, and Rocket. They had to search for a new hammer for Thor, because Thor can't be Thor without some kind of weapon in his hand. And stuff like that. Peter Quill, I think that's his last name, I'm sorry. Peter, who is Star-Lord, I could just call him Star-Lord, that's his full hero name. Star-Lord, Drax, and Mantis, they went on different journeys too, and found Iron Man, which is Tony Stark, and Peter Parker, who is Spider-Man. And a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, and sadly, Peter knew that, her girlfriend, his girlfriend, sorry, died by the villain and stuff like that. And he was pissed. He was mad. He was angry. I can't blame him. I mean, Gamora was a great hero in, the Guardians of the Galaxy. But sadly, she died, and he was pissed, and he wanted to defeat the villain. And now, with his anger going overhand, the heroes had the villain tied up and, on the ground, just trying to stop him until Peter, technically had his anger out and ruined everything. But yeah, this movie was so entertaining. Black Panther with the Wakanda theme in there, the Black Panther theme song in there when Black Panther showed up in the movie for the first time and all that stuff. That gave me the chills because I love Black Panther. Black Panther's one of my favorites. And, and his accent, love his accent, like I said. But yeah, he's a great hero, and, he showed up and stuff like that. Bruce, who is Hulk, he did not show up Hulk at all, and, only part Hulk showed up, basically, was at the beginning, where he was stopping the villain and stuff like that at the beginning of the movie, and trying to stop from killing Thor or Loki. But, he was sent away from some guy on the floor who was about to die and stuff like that, and then he actually got killed by doing that. He's got sent to Earth, to Doctor Strange's lair or mansion or something like that. And Bruce went back to being Bruce and stuff like that. And all that stuff. And Hulk wasn't showed up since. I was kind of disappointed that Hulk didn't show up most of the time because of, what happened in the beginning. But it was actually kind of funny, in a way. Bruce and Hulk little conversation back and forth thing was pretty funny and hilarious, so I can't really complain about how funny it was. But yeah, so everything was funny, everything was hilarious, sad moments, sad scene. Spider-Man, of course, is my favorite Marvel hero, and he hit the spot in every scene he was in. Tom Holland, of course, plays an excellent Spider-Man in all his Spider-Man movies, especially when it came to Spider-Man Homecoming. It was great. It was funny. He had funny puns. He just walked into the conversation not caring and stuff like that. Tony Stark just keeps moving him back away. Especially when Doctor Strange and Tony was just going back and forth arguing after when Tony and Peter saved Doctor Strange from, being about his stone being taken away and stuff. They saved him before that happened, and now... But they were arguing because Doctor Strange literally just didn't need his help, but Tony said that I saved your life, I deserve more respect, and stuff like that. And then Peter just walked by, and then Tony just said, the adults are talking, just move away. It's funny. Yeah, so everything was funny. Guardians of the Galaxy, I watched 1 and 2 yesterday, because my mom wanted me to watch number 1 and 2 yesterday, because I don't know nothing about the Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, because I wasn't interested in the movies. But when I watched it yesterday, I was so interested in it. I was so interested in the characters. The characters were funny. Drax was funny in the Avengers Infinity War. He was funny. Tony saw him yawning, and Tony was just being mad and pissed at him for no reason, because he was just yawning. Stuff like that. But yeah, so, Scarlet was great. Scarlet, who had that mind-controlling thing with her hands and stuff, with her mind. All that stuff, moving objects and stuff like that. She was great, even though the ending, well, I forgot his boyfriend's name, but he technically died too. His stone was taken away, and now he died and stuff like that. He was gray, he was dying, and stuff like that, because obviously when his stone gets taken away and when it's ripped off his head, obviously he'll die. And Scarlet had no choice but to get rid of it, but I was so shocked when the villain just brung him back with some stone, I forgot which stone, but he brung him back, and now he killed him after taking the stone. That was kind of funny, but it was kind of sad too. But yeah, so everything was funny. There was a lot of funny stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy first meeting Thor was hilarious. There was a lot of hilarious humor in here. It was funny. It was great. It was so great to see Peter and Gamora. I think I'm saying her name right. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I think it's Gamora. they kissed for the first time, because I never saw them kiss in the first two movies. So it was great to see them kiss, because I didn't think they were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend at all, but now they are when I saw them kiss. And then Drax just eating stuff and just sitting there for an hour just listening to them talk about each other like that was just hilarious. I was like laughing nonstop about that part, which was funny. Yeah, so it was funny to see that part too. So yeah, this movie was amazing. I'll definitely give it 10 out of 10. It was a great movie. Everything was happy. Everything was just awesome. Thor showing up with Black Panther, Captain America, all the other Avengers. You know, seeing Brony again, I think. That's Tony Stark's friend, I think. I think it's Brony. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but it's someone, but he had his iron suit again, and he, just like Iron Man, he had that gray iron suit and stuff like that. He was great. I didn't expect him to come back, honestly. I didn't expect him to come back, but he did, and stuff like that. It was great. Yeah, so Thor, Rocket, and Groot showing up, and Thor waving his new hammer and stuff, and just, it gave me the chills, honestly, when he showed up and kicked people's butts and stuff like that, kicking, like, a lot of monsters' butts and stuff like that was, oh my god, it just gave me the chills. So yeah, everything was great, funny, hilarious, sad, emotional, and I had a lot of emotions in this. I was happy, I was laughing, I was sad at some points, I was shocked at some point. So everything was great. The heroes was gonna win until the ending. The ending was just the most saddest scene in any hero movie. So if a last chance to leave, because I'm gonna spoil the ending for some of you guys. So the ending was great. I mean, it was sad, but it was kind of emotional. I was gonna tear up so bad. Seeing some of your Marvel heroes go and leave like that was just the most emotional scene ever. There was a lot of drama in some of these in this movie, and this scene at the end was just emotional. I have no words. I'm speechless. Well, so a lot of heroes died in this movie. I just realized that only the official Avengers survived throughout the end of the movie, and the Avengers the Marvel heroes that aren't in the Avengers, they're gone. Black Panther, Scarlet, a lot of Doctor Strange, and even friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh my god, seeing Spider-Man go like that was just, oh my god, that was just sad in so many ways. Peter is just a great kid, and seeing him go, especially when he's a teenager, he really didn't want to go. He was just so sad. He was going. He didn't felt right. He was passing out and stuff like that, and then he turned to leaves and left, honestly. Which is the saddest, most emotional thing that ever happened. Spider-Man, as my all-time favorite hero, left, and just sad, and oh my god, it was hard to see that scene go. Like I said, Spider-Man's my favorite hero. He's gonna return. Hopefully he will return. But after everyone died, all the non-Avengers who died in the scene, well, the ending was just sad. This is actually a movie who doesn't have a happy ending. This is a movie that the villain actually won. So it's just sad, and it's just so emotional seeing the non-Avengers just leave like that. It was awful to see. It's awful to watch, and especially your favorite hero just gone like that, especially when it comes to my favorite Marvel hero. So yeah, and it ended with just the villain looking out in the sunset and looking at this, I don't know, island or something like that, and then boom, end credits. After all the non-Avengers died like that. I'm not going to spoil the end of the end credits, because of course every Marvel movie has end credits, and it has a scene after the credits. So, well, I'm not going to spoil that, but Oh boy. This movie was just, it was actually a movie that the villain actually won, not the heroes. Oh man. This movie gave me chills everywhere. It just, oh my god, it broke my heart just seeing not villains, god, some heroes leaving. Especially when it came to my favorite hero. I mean, Tom Holland plays an excellent Spider-Man, and he's just gone. He faded in some kind of leaves or feathers or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, but also I forgot one scene. Tony was gonna die. I mean, he had his own weapon stabbed through himself with the villain because, you know, he was gonna die, but Doctor Strange been a great hero and just sacrificing the stone to save Tony's life. Which, thank you, Doctor Strange. Seriously, I didn't want to see Iron Man go out like that, but he survived, which is great. I knew Iron Man was gonna survive because most of you guys said that Iron Man did survive in this movie, which, oh my god, so great. So yeah, guys, that's my review of the Avengers Infinity War. 10 out of 10, great movie. It was sad too, but I was so shocked at what the ending was. I was like, what the F? What? Why? Why did the ending have to be like that? But obviously the Avengers are going to do something about this, and possibly some heroes will return. I think Spider-Man's going to return. Some heroes are probably not going to return ever, like Loki, for example. He died. Gamora's a really important Guardians of the Galaxy hero, so she might return. I mean, the villain just tossed her off the whole cliff and just made her die, which is kind of messed up. So, she'll possibly return. I'm not making any promises, though, because she did die, but maybe, if there's hope. But, yeah, and probably some non-Avengers will return, hopefully. But yeah, so guys, that's my review, 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for not spoiling the movie for me. That will obviously spoil me so much if some of you guys did spoil the movie, for me, but yeah, God, Lord Jesus, bring Spider-Man back. I'm just saying, oh man, seeing my favorite Marvel hero go out like that, sad moment. My mom even said that Spider-Man's end scene right there was probably the saddest scene ever. I mean, Tom Holland just plays a great Spider-Man, like I said like a few times, but his acting hit the spot at the end. I mean, Peter was so young. He was a teenager in school. He died, and that was kind of sad, and it was kind of messed up because he was a teenager. He was in high school. He didn't even have a girlfriend yet, which is kind of sad. But yeah, but possibly Spider-Man can return. I'm hoping myself. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm done talking here. So this was a great movie. I'm definitely going to get it when it comes out in stores. I'm definitely going to get it. And possibly some heroes will return after dying. Possibly. But yeah, so guys, let me know how you guys thought of the movie yourself and what was your favorite scene. And yeah, just let me know if you saw the Avengers Infinity War. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys probably next week. I'm not sure. I have to catch up with some work stuff for school and stuff like that. So I might see you guys next week or probably on Sunday or something, or possibly this week. I'm not sure, but Sunday could be the possibility when I'm going to return again. But anyways, guys, yeah, so this is WeFan360 signing off. Goodbye, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.